Looking to go out in the town in the city of Boston for an affordable price and grab some great food, drinks, and atmosphere in the Seaport District? Well, look no further than newcomer Seaport Social. Seaport Social is a premier and authentic social house that is poised to proudly serve the Boston area for many years to come. Their mission is to provide high-quality food and unique craft beer selection, along with a welcoming atmosphere for all those that wish to witness firsthand what the Boston social spirit is all about. From a top-notch bar, great group seating, to their premier menu including their massive loaded nachos, endless craft beers on tap, and an exquisite espresso martini option, look for manager Jimmy, who will satisfy your needs. A project that has been 4 years in the making is finally here, Seaport Social, which is located at 225 Northern Avenue in the Seaport District in Boston, will officially open its doors for their grand opening December 1st. Get there while you can and tell them Steele Nazz sent you. Eat, drink, social. That's what the Seaport Social does.
Episode 105, Steele Nazz, fourth Christmas episode of our time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I believe so.
you guys started right in December.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
got the ugly sweaters going. Merry Christmas to everyone out there.
Merry Christmas to
Steele
all.
Nazzers. Magic couldn't make it tonight. He was too busy on the naughty list, right?
Yeah,
Too much eggnog.
Ah,
Get
God,
him.
there it is.
Well, Anton, too much. That was just too much dairy products for my
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah,
Too many
I'm shocked
noises.
he's not here.
Too
I'm
many
shocked
noises.
he's not here.
Tonight we're in the Christmas spirit, our Christmas special.
Naturally.
Start with a recap of what took place in Vegas on Sunday afternoon. Tough loss to the Raiders, one of the toughest losses we'll ever see in any football game ever.
Not a lot of Christmas spirit in that game.
No, but there could
Speaking
be.
of Christmas spirit, let me get in the mood. Continue.
That boy, Craig. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit more in the Christmas spirit this weekend as the defending AFC champions, Cincinnati Bengals, and Big Joe Burrow come to Gillette this weekend. Patriots trying to salvage their season here, sitting at 7-7, looking like 10-7, 9-8. Maybe gets you in the playoffs there, but it'll be tough to see. We'll also be here for what the week it was in the NFL. Locks of the week for Week 16 here, and some big fantasy football matchups we'll be talking about a little bit. Afterwards, we'll talk some Celtics. They've kind of hit their first rough patch of the season. About to drop 3 straight here. They're losing, I think, by double digits against the Pacers. Maybe I'm wrong.
30.
Yeah. Then we'll
That's
get
a live score anyway.
yeah.
Live score.
Then we'll get into it with the Boston Bruins, the hottest team, best team in Boston, hottest team in the NHL. Still here. Finally, a little bit of thoughts on the World Cup because I'm not a big soccer fan, but man, that game between Argentina and France, unbelievable.
Messy.
Naz has been touched by the soccer gods.
I have. Yeah, and we'll lead on more as we go on the show, but we're just going to get it right through. No guest today. We're rolling the Christmas episode. Next week, actually, stay tuned. It's going to be our second annual Steele Nazz Awards. Last year, we decided to come out with it. Been having, some successful stuff with guests. So we're going to kind of include that next week. So, yeah, just stay tuned for that. So, boys, get in the Christmas spirit before we talk about this shithole of a game.
Yeah. Christmas, baby.
Yeah, how we feeling?
Fantastic. Love Christmas.
Fucking love it.
Outside of the music, not a Christmas music guy.
Not a Christmas music guy, no?
No, not one
I'm
bit.
into the movies though. I'm into the decorations. I'm into the lights. I love a good fucking fresh Christmas tree. If you get a synthetic Christmas tree, you're an absolute phony.
Now, I have a kind of a cool one. So at my house,
Nope, loser.
we have.
Is it real?
Nope.
Is it?
I'll
I have a fake
die on
one.
the hill.
I have a fake one.
Craig,
so I'm
let
with
me
Naz.
talk.
I'm with Naz.
We have a real Christmas tree, but we put it on the deck, and then we have a tiny fake Christmas tree, and we put it inside so you don't have to clean it up after. And we leave the real Christmas tree out there until it's gone, so it could be in there until April. So I think that's kind of sick.
I support the leaving it out there part, till it's gone. Let it
It's
ride.
like saying you don't want to cook Thanksgiving dinner because you don't want to do the dishes. Part of the experience
Body
of the,
bags.
yeah, part of the
Smell ya.
festivities of the holiday is cleaning up the fucking pine needle.
Put
pine
that
needles.
tree
But
inside.
Still, how about this? How about still finding pine needles
I-
in April instead of finding the tree outside?
No,
burn
don't
that
have,
shit.
Don't have to deal with the tree. And I don't like your comparison with Thanksgiving because I'm gonna clean the dishes because I love Thanksgiving food. Christmas wise, it's like, oh, it's just a tree.
I love
Leave
the
the
smell
tree
of
in
a
the
good
back.
tree. A good see.
Yeah,
you're
leave
not
it-
getting the right tree.
Cats inside, trees
You're
outside.
getting an evergreen.
That's how the house rolls.
Exactly.
Okay,
You're getting
okay.
an evergreen. I'm getting a Dutch birch. Like I'm getting that nice fine greenery.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Chris,
Look out.
Chris, you say you weren't into Christmas music. Christmas
yeah.
movie I watched for the first time over a decade. How the Grinch Stole Christmas with
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey,
Stud.
2000.
One of his best performances.
Just going back, the guy was just an absolute nut. And you know what? He's like put out as this bad guy. He gets bullied at like a young age. If you look at that movie and
Yeah,
see
he's a
what it
green
actually
little
is,
bastard. Yeah,
it's bullshit.
yeah.
And
they
Jim
sent him-
Jim Carrey deserves to bring hell to those people.
and should have won Best Actor. Like, figure it out, Oscars. Come on, man. That was incredible.
He just like falls off like a moving sleigh, which is basically like an airplane. Oh, he's fine. He's probably fine.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than sympathizing with the enemy.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best in
like-
cinematography.
Going back on it too, if I was a movie filmmaker, has anyone tried it yet? Like just making the Grinch as like a serial killer? Because like he like do well.
I mean, they kind of
That-
have the Christmas version of the Santa Claus, the Krampus.
A really shitty version of that movie's got to be out there. Like, that's definitely never been like a major production film, but like that, like you could probably find that on like
no,
YouTube.
but there was like kids going to.
That's out
I
there.
know
They
it's,
get magic drunk and just
Yeah,
paint them
yeah,
green.
I
like,
know it's just
that's-
like a
it's out
kids
there.
movie, but like he's like all the way up in like this mountain or whatever with the dog there. I forget the dog's name. I'm not good with names.
Sam.
Might have been.
Sam
But then there was
something.
just like
Yeah.
kids like meeting up with him up there. I'm like, this just like seems like a serial killer like written all over it. Like
Yeah.
no one would know.
Speaking of that, big Home Alone guy. Big Home Alone guy. There's theories out there that like the kid from Home Alone is like the guy from Saw. That's like on the internet.
Have you
Oh,
seen,
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Have you seen the Family Guy? Like when they like go to something and they like do a dramatization. It was like the two guys going into the Home Alone kids like house, and they're like, "Yeah, we noticed the hot." Like basically defying everything that the people got wrong in the actual movie. Like, yeah, we actually saw like the hot like doorknob,
Yeah,
like we
doorknob.
classified it. It's like, oh, there's actually ice going down the stairs, and then like just like pointing all the things out that
Yeah,
they like.
just
And
nailed
then
it.
it's just like kids just being like, "Oh, you can't catch me," and then the guy just pulls out a gun, shoots him right in the face.
Love that.
Family Guy.
Love
Saw
that.
Family Guy, South Park, you name
Yeah.
it. I don't really sit down and watch those anymore, but those are definitely some good gags.
Oh yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah.
watching like behind the scenes of the guy that created South Park and like just his voice. It was like
Unbelievable.
explaining Korea in Japan and like he was like going back and forth, obviously being the same voice actor. It's so
No,
fucking
those
funny.
two are incredible.
The
You know,
fact
Those two
that
are
that's
fucking
that guy's job is amazing, and the fact he's not canceled and he's Canadian, so people
Well,
are
you
like,
know, you know their Emmy win. Was it? Is it Emmy or?
yeah,
They-
I believe
they've won
I believe the
everything.
Emmy. Yeah,
No,
and
but
I
they-
believe they won a Tony
they
too
both-
for some of their
They
songs.
both dressed up in dresses and they both dropped acid when they
Yeah,
were
that was the Oscars. That was the
Oh,
Oscars.
that was the Oscars. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was intense.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
that
up
was for the movies, right?
They were
Yeah,
up for
that
like a
was
song for the movie, and they just wore dresses and took acid, and just fucking.
That kicks ass. I don't know how else you can explain that. That was some cheerful stuff. I think now we're gonna go into this game from last Sunday. I kind of
my
want to just put it
God.
behind us.
I don't even want to talk
Um,
about it.
One of the worst finishes in a football game I've ever seen. People were comparing it to the Miami Miracle happened a couple years ago. It doesn't compare for me at all. This is by far the worst loss I've seen as a Patriots
Yeah,
fan
100%.
ever.
I think it's worse
like-
than the butt fumble.
I mean,
It's that level of play.
yeah, it's like really
Like you
bad.
can argue back and forth, but like it's on that tier.
It'll go
of
down in
plays, yeah.
infamy forever.
No, because you go back to even the last drive before that and the Keenan Cole catch, which wasn't a catch, by the way. He was out of bounds. I don't know what people are looking at there. I don't understand it.
Rigged. Look at the Redskins game.
But
Rigged.
but as soon as the Jacoby Myers thing
NFL's fixed. Get over
as
it.
soon as Jacoby Myers thing happened, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna forget about that because, like, what are we doing here?
no, it did. Yeah, like everything that sucked in that game just like
And,
led to that.
and I
then it
don't
was
think
just
the
fucking-
Raiders did anything too good that I was like, okay, this team has our number that day. Like it's just crazy. Like in the first,
It looked that way in the first half.
but
we
Mac,
struggled and it just looked terrible. But
it
then the
wasn't.
second
It
half-
wasn't we struggled. It was Mac Jones
Mac-
struggled. He was horrible. His offensive line actually played pretty damn well. He only had interruptions on Max Crosby twice because they had a backup right tackle in there. But for the most part, I thought this team was looking definitely looked good defensively. You look at it every game. You look at the Arizona game and this game now. The pick six there with Kyle Duggar. This defense gets them right back in the game, right where they want them to be. And
that was a hell of a play too. We read that from
Yeah.
miles away.
and then who was your best offensive player, Ben, this whole season? It's no doubt Ramondre Stevenson breaks off of, what was it, 25, 30-yard TD to take a 7-point lead. And then, that stuff with Keaton Cole, that stuff's going to happen. I understand that's not the way he wanted to be. Was definitely out of bounds. Was bullshit. But, like, what are we doing? This play right here. So he gives a handoff to Stevenson. Stevenson goes down, and he's about to get hit, go down. Laterals, which sparks the lateralness, which was like when it's a tie ball game, like that's a no.
That's the part that I don't like it, because he looked behind him, saw that a wide receiver right behind him was like there, and was just like, hey, see if you can do something. I don't hate that as much, but then that leads to Jacoby just bugging the fuck out and making like the worst play of all time.
Yeah,
because that play sometimes works when you like the unexpected, just like little lateral to the guy behind you, and then he books it that way. That has worked.
I saw Mac Jones open, and
no that's like there's like I'm talking about Ramondre. I'm talking about Ramondre doing it. There is nothing you can say for Jacoby Myers.
Even if you
he threw it to Chandler Jones.
Yeah, he had
money on the Raiders.
The other guy was fucking like he was throwing it to Mac Jones, which is even like you could argue that's worse
What was
than
he gonna
Chandler
do?
Jones. Yeah,
Throw
the
it
fuck was he-
forward?
Yeah, like that
He was
might have
already
been.
50
I
yards
played in
out.
my head 1,000 times too. I'm like, what would I do? And I think I was I just continue to run down the sideline.
Yep.
Someone face masks you, someone does something ugly, you're getting a penalty, and you're getting one more play, game-winning field goal. That's what I would be looking at. Be like, you know what? No matter what happens, I'm just going to keep trying to run down that
Moving the
field.
feet.
And it's a lot easier, I guess, for me, sitting on the couch watching the game to say that then.
Oh, of course.
And it kind of just, the instinct comes in. But what are you doing?
No, yeah, it was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen on a football
You
team.
got to keep your feet moving.
And the whole Chandler Jones gets it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Mac Jones had no chance.
Not
there.
a
Just
prayer.
got sacked down. Jalen Jones returned for. I mean, what a win for Raiders Nation, but what a loss for the Patriots.
Be
that they-
less of a fuck. Like I don't know. He could have crumbled less.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he should have tackled Chandler. Like he
Hey,
can't tackle
you
Chandler.
think,
That doesn't
you think
shock me.
Zappy? You think
Crumbled.
Zappy tackles him?
Might trip him up.
Oh my
Might trip-
God!
Like
Zappy would have ended his career for that.
Like I don't even think Chandler Jones like fucking knew he was there. He just put his fucking hand out in front and kept
No.
going.
Yo, he like did tackle him, but
Yeah.
Chandler just was like, "That's just was a
Like,
weak
literally
effort."
get
yeah,
out of my
yeah,
way.
stop,
It's what it-
stop.
yeah, it's what his brother does to everyone in the UFC.
Exactly.
That's
No,
what he
that
did.
family's just freak
Yeah.
athletes.
Should have done a form tackle, Mac.
No,
Fucking
just
coward.
brutal. And you think about it too; it couldn't come at a worse
Coward.
time.
Coward.
You need this game. You're about to be playing 3 playoff teams, most likely the next 3. You need to be 8-6 going into this weekend's game, and you couldn't do it. Sitting at 7-7, 7th place in the AFC, behind the Dolphins and the Chargers, both 8-6, and you're tied with the Jets here. So big game. Cincinnati coming into New England. Gonna be a tough battle. And you know what? Who knows how they respond after that? That's a game too where you kind of. I hope Bill gave him like a day off and was just like, come back thinking about better. Let's go get right back at it Tuesday. And you never know what can happen because this Bengals team, very exceptional team, one of the best teams in the AFC, but they can fumble, they can drop a game just like that. They lost to the Steelers earlier this year. They didn't play well against the Bucs until they had to last week. And I get the Bucs, but the Bucs are not having a Tom Brady type year.
No.
I'm not saying the Patriots. I don't think they're gonna win this, but like, when is enough enough? When does this offensive coordinator get demoted or just doesn't call plays anymore? When coming at these receivers who aren't getting open, when are you just gonna stick out Kendrick Bourne there for 80% of the plays and keep Tyquan Thornton in? Because Tyquan Thornton played 90% of the plays last week, probably got 1 target, maybe 1 reception, and Kendrick Bourne played 11%. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's terrible. I
Yeah,
mean, the
it's been
entire
happening all
thing is
year.
a sham. Yeah, it's been going on all year. I don't think there's a chance they can bounce back from this.
No.
Like the comparable
0.
plays.
What are the last 3 teams we played to?
Bengals, Dolphins, Bills.
See ya.
Yeah, like and then like it's been compared to the Miami Miracle. That team obviously bounced back because that was Tom Brady. That team was like 11 and fucking like 3 or whatever. That was like this has been a team that has played where they're like lucky to be 7-7 as much as it sucks that they're 7-7.
Yeah.
Like this team does not have the mental ability to bounce back from that. I think I
Agreed.
don't think they stand a chance.
And it doesn't come down to the talent because the talent is there. It's the uncharacteristics that they have that every Patriots team from years prior, like fumbling, during the play, letting
Dude,
a
the
punt
fucking
return for
the
touchdowns, the
block
block.
punt. That
Yeah.
guy, 2 of the players weren't even looking. They were facing
They
the
weren't even
punter.
ready.
Yeah, they were facing the punter. Like they weren't even looking.
When has a Bill Belichick team like that? When has that ever happened?
Especially special teams.
Yeah.
That's always been like if the offense or the defense were lacking, like the special teams was always fucking.
That's
like
what
that's
won games
not
for
where
us.
they
That's
bugged
what
out.
won,
Yeah.
That's what was the
Yeah.
difference between winning games and losing games. That was the
Yeah.
reason why our records were
See-
12-4
See
instead of
today, only Pro Bowler elected starter Matthew Judon, rightfully, but I think it ended Matt Slater's 10-year streak,
damn.
Disgusting.
and I think this is a part of the blame of how he didn't get it, is because the special teams hasn't been good this year,
yeah.
and he's gonna get the blame for that. Or at least not
Yep.
get a
His
all-star
foot
nod.
was on the line on that one fucking play, and they took it
Yeah,
from him.
yeah,
That's monstrous. Fuck the Pro Bowl.
I know something about foot on the line, but
Yeah, true. You can't. Speak.
But going this week, it's going to be 25 degrees out. There's going to be a meteorologist Craig J. Hines was telling me about the weather this week. It's going to be a warm front to a cold front.
We got a nasty one coming, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle down. Get your
Buckle
waters. The fucking superstores are going to be fucking rocking.
fucking
Get your
milk.
bread. Get your milk. Get your eggs. Tell your mother to get out and get a grocery shopping done early. Thursday night, it's going to start picking up. We're going to see gusts up to probably about 55 miles an hour on average, about 30 miles an hour. Cold front's hitting.
Wow.
Say it's a storm
Yeah,
of the century.
it's not like it's like a lot. Like it's not just like the Pats game this week. Like I saw a thing like
oh shit,
there's
it's
like
getting crazy.
there's like 8 games that are in like single digits.
Oh
it's
no,
like half the slate.
Minnesota's going to be like negative 70.
Yeah,
in some
there were
areas. It's
several
gonna be
negatives,
like
yeah.
deadly.
I love the weather.
Oh, I love it.
Love
Mother
talking about
Nature's a bitch, huh?
Yeah, have fun. Yeah,
But going on, like I was saying, when
Move to Hawaii.
when is enough enough? When are they going to make some moves around here? Because you have 3 games here. You win 2 or maybe 3. You could, 3, maybe 2. You have a chance to make the playoffs.
I'm laughing at that.
And you don't, it's not going to happen. But it starts with Saturday, and if they can win this game and then maybe win 1 of 2, I'm trying to play the glass
I
half
know,
full.
yeah.
But then he talks about maybe Zappy playing quarterback if Mac Jones doesn't play the first
Halftime.
half.
halftime.
I mean, if
I
I
would
feel
go,
like
I
they,
would go mental.
I feel like if they
See
lose
ya.
the first game, I feel like why not give him his chance in one of the last 2 starts? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's like even halftime in the Bengals game because you still kind of stand a prayer if Mac still sucks. If they do Mac the entire game, it should 100% be Zappy the final 2 just to see what they got for real.
Yeah.
Just to
I
see what it is, you
yeah.
know, like maybe we fucked that guy to fuck
I
off.
think
like maybe
I
that's what happened.
personally think Bailey Zappi should be starting this week. What Mac Jones
I
showed you
know. I
last
feel
week,
that with the last play being that.
not even the last play, that first half, you had a chance to just completely take it. You couldn't throw anything down the field. I understand the play calling, but he couldn't hit receivers. I think he was 13 for 31 or something.
It's like he has not shown an ability because, dude, there's a lot of fucking bad coaches in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like a lot of quarterbacks have dealt with bad coaches and found ways to fight through it. Like he's let it just crumble him.
Oh yeah. By the way, Bengals have won 5 in a row.
Yeah, no, they're not winning. They're not beating the Bengals.
No.
Joe Burrow's on fire. Like that
I think it's gonna be closer than you think, though.
because they started like 1 and
Si-
3. Like
six-
that,
six in
that
a-
goes much farther than just 5
6 in a
games.
row, actually. So they were 4 and
Yeah.
4 and won 6 straight.
And I think that goes back to them being so they're like fuck it, they're like 9 and 2.
Wow, tickets are as low as $49 to enter Gillette on Saturday.
Never see that
is-
again.
That is wild.
Well, you actually might see that again, but
That is crazy.
you
So-
haven't seen that in a
So
while.
Cincinnati going to the Patriots. Cincy is 3.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go half glass full. I think the Patriots play a really good game here, one of their best games of the season, but come up short to an Evan McPherson walk-off kick, 27-24. Cincy Pats cover.
Wow.
Lot going on there.
Glass 7/8 full kind of guy over there.
I think we're going. I'm going Bengals 30-13, all 13 points scored by Zappy in the second half.
That'd be,
Fuck him.
And he kicks the field goal.
I
for
will
that
be-
three.
Yeah, he drills it.
I will be at the game, so like all the people who are like, "Oh, why would you ever root for Zappy when like coming in?" If Mac Jones just starts throwing incompletions, you might hear me on the fucking broadcast.
My like more realistic take is really like still like the same score. I think the Bengals are gonna win this just like handedly. I don't think
Yeah.
I think you struggle to come back from this mentally as like as a mediocre to bad team, and you would struggle against a mediocre to bad team. They're playing a very good team,
Yeah, they got to get pressure on Burrow. That's the
which is
recipe to beat
possible
the
because
Bengals.
that offensive line, but they've gotten a lot better since like being like the worst offensive line
Yeah.
in the league.
That's Samaje Perine, the backup running back. I'd be afraid to walk next to.
Yeah, scary guy.
You guys are scary, man.
He had like 500 rushing yards in one game at Oklahoma. I think
Yeah.
it was like the NCAA record. Like it was something fucking crazy.
But no, Joe.
Also, I'm taking this as the lock of the week for the Bengals.
Okay.
Take them halftime. Take them full time. I'm sorry, Pats. Bengals got
The
to
time
go.
has come. I wish Magic could be here because fucking, I'm sure his score would be like Bengals, like
By a billion.
90 to the Pats.
Nine.
And I'm sure Anton would take the Pats.
Yeah, of course.
I think so.
Yeah,
my,
money line.
my lock of the week.
Walk.
Team
Alternate spread.
team has been on the down, but I think this is pretty promising. They're going to be in Nashville Sunday afternoon against the 1-12-1 Texans. Titans favored by 3 points. Feed me Derrick Henry. I think Tannehill's going to throw a couple tutties. Give me the Titans by like 14 here. I think they're going to cover easy.
I like it. I'm liking the Lions.
I love the Lions.
Keep it going. Dan Gable has just turned that entire team. Like that team believes in themselves so much that I think they just got it in 2.5 to fucking Carolina. Carolina stinks.
Yeah, Carolina really stinks. They have a good defense, but they really stink.
And yeah, I think they get lit up. I think the Lions run away with it.
What a week it was, though, in the NFL, huh? You saw a 33-0 at halftime for the Matt Ryan and the Indianapolis Colts. Evaporate. Vikings taking overtime, 39-36 win, overcome a 33-point deficit. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. I turned off the game. I did not watch the second half, but I got to go back and watch that, man. That was unbelievable.
You know, that one was crazy because I saw a lot of the second half, and it was a real, like they kind of won it. You know, when you have the, like, fucking, like, did that team lose it or they won it? Like, they kind of fucking,
Yeah,
like,
they
won
just-
it.
they just took it to 'em, yeah.
Like, it was very intense. And, like, you should never do that to anyone, but, like, the fact that, like, Kirk Cousins is the leader of, like, the biggest comeback in NFL history is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and Matt Ryan loses
like
28 to 20.
Yeah.
Loses
Again.
28-3 and then 33-0. Jesus.
Oh, terrible. It was just like every play, like, they made a stellar
and
defensive
the
play or
Colts
they
ju-
made something crazy. It was insane.
The Colts just announced that Nick Foles starting this week, so that's like the end of Matty Ice.
Also,
The
Chance
official end.
Gardner Minshew plays this week.
I would love that.
Get ready.
Get ready. Against the Cowboys, too, and everyone's taking the Cowboys. Feed me the Eagles. Feed me the Eagles.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like Gardner shine.
By a billion. He's like, he plays the way Zappy kind of plays. They just sling it. They fucking sling.
And just like, dude, like Eagles, like you're 13-1, dude. Like, let the quarterback rest up a week.
yeah. They
Like
have the
short
lux-
week, dude.
They have
like,
the luxury. They got the luxury.
yeah, exactly.
And he's your best. He's been your best player all year. I mean, he's scoring, running touchdowns, throwing touchdowns. They might have caught one too.
And he's also the number one fantasy quarterback who I'm going up against this
Oh,
week.
it's
So
tough.
like, sit him,
Oh,
Eagles.
congratulations!
Sit him.
Congratulations, by the way. You made your you made the semifinals in our league.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get me though for the third time because I think whatever the seedings were off. I think I'm playing Richie, but I did in my other league. I won by half a point to make the semifinals. So he had Barkley in the Monday night. Was that Monday or Sunday? Sunday night. Giants Commanders. He had Barkley who was going off, but I had Graham Gano, kicker, nailed 2 50-yarders in the second half. Feed me a W.
That's a brutal
Feed me
L
a
for
W.
him.
How
many
That's a
points do you get
brutal
with
L
that?
for him.
10.
Wow. Oh, yeah, 10 point,
five,
10,
five. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if it was 10 per kick. Just run away. That would be reckless.
No, did you see? I think it was one of
Be
the
a game changer. Nick Foles, I'd have the most points, but like a
Is it
trillion
Pete Blackburn or whatever the guy who's on Karaba's podcast? He's in a league where if your kicker misses an extra point, it's minus 50
I
points.
saw that. I saw
and,
that.
and Matt Gay missed it, so he lost his matchup. That talk about playing with fire. That's unbelievable.
He did like a
Ugh.
video that was like it was Pete Blackburn. He was like, yeah, like, do I be a giant coward and like not play my kicker? He's all I got left on Monday Night Football. But like if he misses an extra point, I lose 50.
And
I think
a
it wa-
matchup.
Yeah, and I think it was like the second extra point. Good kid guy absolutely shanked it.
Fuck. I'd be crying.
He like live streamed it on Twitch too.
Oh.
Respect to him. That's a warrior.
That's
That's going
respect.
out on a
he was
shield.
just looking for the loss.
Tough scene though. Tough way to go down. Even if you're like ready for that, that's a tough way to go down.
Now transitioning from the gridiron to the hardwood, Celtics lost tonight, 117 to 112 to the Pacers. That's now 4 of 5, only going against the Lakers for the W. Just thoughts on the team for me in general. I knew they were going to be an offensive juggernaut, but they were being way too much of an offensive juggernaut to start the season. Got to play some defense. Got to get some stops. I was watching the game a little bit tonight. Aaron Nesmith, who they traded, actually played really well for them.
Absolute revenge tour for him.
I didn't
have his
even-
cards too.
I didn't even recognize him. Like, he didn't even look like the player from last year. Looked like, he got bulky,
Yeah,
ready to
bigged
ride.
up. Yeah.
Halliburton there, too. That's a good team. But the Celtics overall, you got your Tatum, you got your Brown. But if this defense doesn't come to play around 1 through 5, they're going to be going home early. They got to clean that up. I think that's what Ime Udoka did so good last year coaching, is he emphasized defense first. And I'm sure Missoula's doing some around those lines, but
Oh yeah.
it's not looking like it so far.
I'm sure he's working on it. I mean, when you get off to that hot of a start, especially in the sport basketball is, for the first 25 games of the season, their shots dropped every single night. Like, that's just not going to go through 82.
No.
That's just not
Well, that's the problem. Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to emphasize the defense
of course,
now.
but when you're doing that for that long, we're gonna score 150. Who gives a shit? And now you got to break out of that. Like, that's like and they haven't done that yet.
Yeah. So 22-10. They got Minnesota Friday, Milwaukee in a big matchup. I think they're down a game and a half now in Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference. And then Houston's kind of a wash. But, Orlando is a good team. Orlando is 10 games under 500. They have a lot of play. This team's going to be pretty good for years to come.
Oh, that kid's serious. Paulo
Yeah.
Banchero's that kid's a problem.
Even what's his name? Markelle Fultz was playing well.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good team. And
And I think they got like 12 bench boards by Mo Bamba in that
Mo
first game.
Bamba,
Fucking kidding
Cole
me.
Anthony kind of torched him too. He played well. Tonight I said Halliburton. Indiana's got some players too. Tatum had finished with 41 tonight. Probably still top 3 in the MVP race. Still early, still 32 games in. But I like what I saw earlier in the season. The Celtics just got to emphasize defense as come around. They'll bounce back.
Yeah, you just got to bounce back. What's the game again before the Bucks?
It's Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge reset game because you got to be ready for the Bucks.
Yeah.
It is the Christmas Day game though, so
Oh, that is 5 o'clock.
we'll see.
Yeah. Minnesota's a good team now, right? They got big man from the Jazz, right? So they got 2 big men, Karl Anthony Towns and
There will be no Rudy Gobert respect on this podcast.
They're actually only 2
Losing.
points down with 7 minutes left to the Dallas Mavericks right now.
how much money do you have on everything?
I've literally just been getting into betting recently in this past month because at one point in my life I started gambling and when it went down $1,000, so I quit. I was like, all right, I can't be pissing away money because I didn't have money at the time. So recently I've literally gone up probably 300 units within the last month and a half just because I've
Bang.
been actually paying attention.
Bang. Follow Showtime's picks.
So no, you can't follow them. They're 4 a.m. rugby picks on 7s that I have no clue what's going
I'm
on.
Where
on.
it begins, brother.
No, literally.
Wait till you get to AM tennis. AM tennis.
And then you hit
That's
0-20, but then you streak.
Then you streak.
Oh,
You
they're
gotta
not.
lose. You gotta lose before you win. You gotta.
Oh. Every gambler quits right before they hit big. Everyone knows that.
Every single one of them.
It's not
Thoughts
worth
and
winning
prayers.
if you can't win big. Speaking of winning big, 25-4-2 Boston Bruins, 52 points, leading the NHL. I mean, not even Atlantic Division. I'm just reading from this here. 7-3 win over the Panthers, who led the Eastern Conference last year. Pretty
President's
good
Trophy
team.
winners, yeah.
Yeah, and they came back too. I think it was 4-0. They scored
4-3.
3, and then they Bergeron with 2 goals, 2 assists. Just seems like every line is coming together, and I keep emphasizing it. They've never had a defense like this. They've never had 2 guys where you can just sit right there and be like, all right, these guys are going to lead us to the promised land. Back checking. If we're not scoring here, we're getting it out of the zone on the backhand side. Both goalies are pretty valuable. Linus Ullmark is going to be an all-star. Just be ready for that.
Very Vezina potential.
Yeah.
It's all there.
It's unbelievable.
No Chara Seidenberg love, though.
Yeah. But not
Little offensive lacking.
I don't think as heat as this.
No,
Due to Seidenberg. I think these guys are a little bit better than Seidenberg.
Guy was a fucking wall, though.
Yeah.
That's why we got to the promise.
Lindholm is a wagon though.
Oh, absolutely.
He's something special.
How do you guys feel about the Coyotes?
You know what? I thought it was I said it last week. I thought them losing was the best thing that could have happened to them, because you win too many in a row and it starts becoming like, okay, like where's the adversity going to come from? Where's it? And the adversity still has yet to come, but it will.
My favorite
That's what
part
she
is
said.
just how much leadership the team has, because the coach has literally been I would have called a timeout there when it was 4-3. When they came back, he was like, I would have called a timeout there literally on any other team I've ever coached before, but he was like, this one, and you just kind of they do the thing and you just let them play and they do it themselves.
Oh yeah, and David Pastrnak, 21 goals. I'd say this too a lot of times. Enjoy it now. Warship 88 in a Bruins sweater, because it's gone
Nope.
after the season. It's gone.
Come on. Guy wakes up with a goal on a stick on the team.
When he
Maybe.
when he re-signs with us, I'm going to make such a clip of every time he said Aaron Judge was not going to be on the Yankees and this pasta thing, because he's probably going to say it all year. And then I'm going to be then send him right to freezing cold takes. Gonna be all
Penis
over it.
explosion factory immediately.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge signing with the Yankees was way higher of a possibility than David Pastrnak re-signing with the Bruins.
I'm not I'm saying, I'm just you are just wrong, and you're going to be wrong again, buddy. Good luck.
Hit me on the shoulder again.
Wow. Oh, my God. I thought we were about to get
His arm,
crazy.
his arm can't reach me. I'm not
Yep,
worried.
this is a Christmas episode.
He's got to lunge all the way
Everyone
over here
wrap
to
it
hit
up.
this. I'm not worried
Wrap
about
it
that.
up. No roll. Charlie Coyle,
Rip
9.
his sweater.
Charlie Coyle, 9 goals. Bergeron's a beast too.
Every player on our roster has a goal. That probably happened in March last year.
Yep. Is it
First
literally
day.
everyone?
When Carlos scored his goal, we put Craig Smith on waivers, so there might be a change in the roster. But if everyone who's played it, it's literally everyone.
Dude, Connor McDavid having 28 goals right now, that's nuts.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Legit scoring 60, no
pretty good.
doubt.
Decent.
Linus Ullmark leading the way in save percentage,
He's
goal
all right.
against average, and wins. That's a triple crown.
No, he's
It's literally the triple crown.
it's not just it's not just being pro like the Bruins goalie. He's running away with the Vezina. so
Yeah,
to speak.
is there? Let's go in a sense here. Is there anyone who's better than the Bruins in Boston right now? The
No.
Celtics are kind of on the down. They got to be number 2 though, and then
There's a cliff there though.
coin flip right now. I mean, probably the Patriots 3, and the Red Sox are just all the way down. Why not throw the Revolution here? Revolution are better than them.
Yeah.
What a sad bunch of sad sacks that fucking team is. Yeah, let's get who's the Turner guy?
Justin Turner.
Let's sign Justin Turner to a 2-year deal. So when Devers leaves us next year, we have someone to put at third base.
That's
What a joke.
That's like the Yankees getting Josh Donaldson. Sick pickup 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That would have been so sick 5 years ago, but it was 2021 for Josh Donaldson. It's 2022 now. Fuck off.
I'm so up in arms, and I wish Anton was here tonight. I watched one of those TikTok clips of This guy who like was a minor leaguer his whole career ended up playing for Tampa. Long story short, like he was just ripping on Heim Bloom because Heim Bloom wouldn't let him play. And he basically blaming Heim Bloom for him not getting to the big leagues close enough. Didn't even drop his name. Was just like, yeah, this dumbass who like majored in Latin at Yale. I'm like, oh yeah, that's our GM right now for the Boston Red
Yep.
Sox. What
Nice.
a joke! What a fucking joke that team is.
Yeah, tough scene.
Oh, he's a Yale guy. Know what they say about Yale guys.
Yeah, you're the Boston Red Sox. Why are you not getting a Harvard guy?
Should've
MI,
went down.
MIT,
Doesn't make any
dude. Let's get
sense.
some
I
money
know.
ball going in here.
Oh,
huh?
homegrown.
Super hardcore. Where's Jonah Hill?
Where's Brad Pitt? Where's Brad Pitt when you need the day saved?
Probably just banging some broads.
Yeah, he's living life. I don't blame him.
A little bit on the baseball front. Aaron Judge named the captain of the New York Yankees.
Yep.
All right, I'll give you a
All saw it coming.
congratulations there.
Yeah,
Give you a
all saw it
congrats.
coming. Very well deserved.
Yep.
Deserves it. Great guy.
You get-
Seems like a
you
great
get-
leader.
you
and they all
get-
say it.
Aaron Judge, you get one clap.
Seems like a great guy. Still not going to do that. Seems like a great guy. And, the first captain since
Derek Jeter, yeah. They had Derek Jeter there today at the press conference.
That's great.
Oh,
And who
you
was
love that.
before him? Like Don Mattingly?
It goes back a ways before Jeter.
Okay.
I think it was. Don Mattingly's definitely one of the closest names, if not the last one. But like
I feel like how many people are still alive who were captains as Yankees?
very small because there's like a bunch, and then there's like a long period like after like Lou Gehrig,
Oh, really?
and it
Yeah.
goes to like the 70s or something. There was like a lot of suck there.
Oh, geez. And then the San Francisco Giants is getting fleeced.
Hilarious.
First they were in on Aaron Judge. John Heyman broke the news. Goes back to the Yankees. Carlos Correa said he's going to sign with them. Pulls out yesterday, signing with the Mets now.
That one's much worse because like the Judge one was just like
Fake news.
yeah, like that was literally just a baseball reporter like trying to break a story that like was wrong. Like they like physically like had Correa.
They had him, and now he's gone.
Yeah,
It's the South
like,
Park thing, like it's gone.
Yeah,
And it's gone.
Yeah. But the Mets are the best team in New York right now.
No, not since they got rid of all their pitchers.
No,
Currently.
they got him back. Justin Verlander, they're back.
right this fucking second.
DeGrom?
Yes, but they'll
DeGrom?
crumble.
DeGrom? See you later.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they replaced him
got-
with Justin Verlander.
who
though,
just won
which
the
is
Cy
fucked.
Young.
He's getting old.
Yeah, but they have 2 years left, and they're gonna win a World Series. The Mets will win a World Series within the next 2 years. Book it.
I have
I'll
been
put
waiting.
I'll put $100 bet on that and a milk challenge.
Let's get to the season before we.
Wow.
I really hope you're right, Craig, but I just want you to know I've been waiting for Justin Verlander to fuck off for like 5 years.
And it's not gonna happen.
And it hasn't, like, he's gotten better.
and now he's in a different league, and you watch. I mean, the Yankees still aren't making the World Series, but if it's a New York World Series,
That'd be
You're
crazy.
going down.
Battle of the Subway.
Yeah, first time since 2000.
one day Justin Verlander just, like, won't be in the MLB anymore. And that's when it opens up.
How do you think?
That's when it
How do
opens
you
It's
think
his
fo-
year.
How do you think football fans feel about number 12?
Exactly, but I was on the right side of history there. That was fine. I enjoyed that.
I was with the victors.
Yeah.
Writing the history books.
Fuck Justin Verlander. Hall of Famer, but
What
like,
else we
yeah,
got?
but, like,
Little World Cup
Wh-
action.
Where's Magic tonight? Is he on a date?
Oh wait, let's talk about. I don't know, listeners. Drink your fucking vitamin C. Have some vitamin D. Everyone's getting sick right now. The flu, COVID, whatever the fuck's going around. So, Magic is finally catching the first glimpse of that, and I just had a FaceTime with him. He is dying.
does it look good?
He was like, "Oh, I'll come if you guys want me to." I was like, "Stay the fuck away
Yeah,
from here.
get so far away from me.
Please."
You ever seen Mr. Deeds when the guy Peter Dante just plays a great I think I got strep
Yeah.
throat.
Yeah.
That's what
classic.
Magic's doing. He's actually at the pub right now.
No, I said that. I was like, if a big booby girl said, "Hey, I'm going out for drinks," she'd be up and at it.
Yeah, I mean that. I wouldn't blame him for that.
Hey.
Wouldn't blame him for that.
Can't blame you, but I'm just saying, put some effort in.
So
for the
no
boys.
one, no one watched soccer besides me.
I
No,
watched it.
Not a second.
I actually bet Argentina to win in a shootout.
Oh wow!
I told you I've been fucking hammering bets.
I
My
bet.
hands on fire.
Yeah.
From touching this
I
kid.
bet.
You just hit a parlay.
I bet Argentina to win, just the win. So when they won,
Yeah.
like to raise the trophy. The bet was to
Yeah,
raise the
yeah,
trophy.
yeah. You had
I'm
to
like,
clarify for
I'm
the
like,
for the
what?
listeners.
I'm
We
like,
know.
So
We
what
know
if they
you're talking
don't?
about.
What if they
This
win
guy,
but don't
this
raise
guy.
the trophy? Are they just gonna like fuck me over? But no, they rose the trophy. It happened. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, unbelievable soccer game. I hate soccer. I think a 0-0 final that just absolute bullshit. But this had everything in it for you.
Yep.
Argentina was up 2-0 going
Mompe.
to like 79th minute. Mbappe, was it? He got a
2 goals in 2
He
minutes.
got a PK,
and yeah.
and then the second minute he scored again to tie it up, and then they go to overtime. Messi scores. Do you think it's over? There's 5 minutes left. Mbappe goes down, gets. I think it was a handball. He kicked the guy's hand, like the ball hit the hand. So inside the box. So it ended up being a penalty kick. Nailed the penalty kick, hat trick. So then goes the PKs. Mbappe scores the first one, and then long story short, France misses 2 in a row, and it was great. Oh, the goalie, by the way, Argentina, was unbelievable.
He was electric.
On his head.
Saves the first one, and then there must be some type of beef. So the second guy, he brings
Like rip the ball. You have to bring the ball to the next shooter.
but he was bringing the ball to the shooter, and like it looked like he was being cocky. So then the guy just walked away, like from the goalie, and then he's like, you know what, fuck it, and he threw it on the other side. So then the guy had to go get it on the other side, and then the France guy, to make matters worse, just completely airmailed the shot. Didn't even come close. The best part is
Fuck France.
he jumped to the right side. That's the thing about like the whole penalty kick thing. He jumped to the right side every time, and some of the goals, like he just couldn't stop.
No,
Like,
yeah.
Oh,
and they
Messi's was unblockable.
They kicked. Well, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the Argentina goalie on France. Every single shot was kicked on the right side, and there were ones he just couldn't get. Like that's how hard it is. You guess the right
Oh, yeah.
spot, but you still don't get it.
No.
This is not an NHL shootout. This is
No,
fucking.
guessing correct side like literally means you stand like a 45% chance of saving.
Because
Oh,
if
yeah.
you like guess
that's
too
like a-
early too, like for the right side, they'll just stop and shoot right up the
Yeah,
middle. too,
because
when-
like a
yeah.
little fake.
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
No, I was on the Argentina side, and when like Argentina's up 2 goals in the penalty kicks, you feel like it's like a 45-0 rout in like football.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like football Americano. Sorry,
It's called
And,
soccer.
Look out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called soccer.
whatever. Bro.
I can't wait to be screaming that in 4 years when all of the fans from other countries are here.
I want USA to win one so like we should just work on a USA soccer team for the next 4 years just to shut up every other fucking country.
Like the USA games probably won't even be in Boston. They'll be like one of the biggest cities, and like
Imagine.
I'm just gonna be screaming it's called soccer at all of the
like
people
everyone,
around me.
every other country starts talking shit. America just like literally takes all our top athletes from all sports and is like, hey, you have to focus on soccer for 4 years.
How much
please."
sex do you think is in? Like, was at the World Cup?
I
in
think
Qatar?
more in the Olympics than Qatar, because Qatar's pretty serious with their fucking like PDA laws and stuff.
When those two girls like ripped their tops off when Argentina won, like the Qatari police like wanted them like in prison.
no, they
Like you
yeah.
can't do that at all.
You
there.
can't like you can't like hold hands. You can't be like lesbian there. Like you saw like the stuff with like the gay flag and like how
Yeah.
like so against it. Like that's not the place to like be like banging in the streets.
Yeah, that like reporter, the U.S. soccer reporter, he passed away there, and he was the one who wore like the gay pride shirt, and they like, I think it came out he had like a medical condition or something,
Aneurysm,
but they were like it was out there, like what
Yeah,
happened here,
yeah.
like he was just eating in like the press box and went down, like
Someone put something in his food.
yeah, like
Who
his like
knows?
own brother said that. That's not just me like
No,
saying
I'm
that.
not. I mean,
Like, it
Mike
was
Steele's
wild stuff.
Mike
We're
Steele's
getting
known to blow smoke.
crazy right now.
Getting crazy is right. Christmas.
R.I.P.
Christmas coming up Saturday, Christmas Eve, got Christmas Day. Well, what are you guys expecting from Santa?
When we talked about, I love everything
see.
about Christmas. I hate the gift aspects of it.
Yeah, it's
I know
not-
I'm a cliche kind of guy. I got everything I need. I don't need anything.
You do it just to do it, but it's like,
I'm a big socks and underwear guy.
yeah, I need some new socks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
some goods and a couple Amazon gift cards.
But guess
Yeah.
what?
Let the boy
I
cook.
buy the socks and underwear for myself. So don't give me anything. I might get you something small. If I like you, I'll buy you something. That's
You
it.
gotta like them first.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's simple. I'm a big cash guy too. I like giving you a card. I like a handmade
Cash me
card.
outside. How about that?
Can't go
Oh,
wrong.
actually, I have a
Nice gift
present
card,
for
Mike.
the boys.
Where is it?
It's downstairs. Want to go grab it?
Go grab it. Me and
Okay.
Still keep
Hey,
conversing.
keep it going. What do you guys
Keep it
got?
going.
Top Christmas movies? We kind of already dived into
That's
it.
Yeah, we
good.
dove
That's
into it.
Elf number 1?
What do you usually
Elf's a
eat?
great
What
one.
do you usually eat on Christmas Day?
Oh, I'm all over. Especially from a
Um,
divorced family. You get like 12 parties.
It's been a lot of Chinese food recently. It used to be prime rib.
Prime rib.
It used to be prime rib, but like that has stopped
I'm
the
going.
last 2 years.
I'm
I
going to get prime rib, but my parents are also ordering quick Quincy plug Gennaro's Italian food.
Can't go wrong.
So that'd be
Great
great.
stuff.
You got the chicken parm. I think chicken broccoli and ziti, which isn't a real Italian dish, by the way, but it's great stuff.
It's lights out.
It's
It's
stellar.
lights out. Might fry a turkey. Might fuck around.
What do you think?
That'll be
What do you
Sunday,
think Magic eats on?
Whatever he
with-
can
with
get.
prison food.
Yeah, whatever he can grasp.
Where's Anton?
God only knows.
God only knows is right.
Betting on something.
Betting on something, yeah, probably Tetris or something like that.
That'd be nuts. Watching like each individual thing come down, like no. That would be crazy.
That would be him. That would be him. You know what? Since
Move it over.
we're waiting for Craig, we got a couple more NFL games this weekend. Big one that I'm looking at here. Gardner Minshew possibly going into Arlington, Texas, AT&T Stadium, in against the Cowboys.
Very possible. Very possible. I mean, the Cowboys coming fresh off of puking on themselves as well.
But you feel like, he's got something. Showtime
God.
in
Oh,
prime
God.
time.
Oh, I got new headphones
Oh ho ho!
for the actual producer seat.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow, what a guy.
Self-present.
What a guy.
This is, why don't you guys open this up?
Let me open this up, huh?
Is this an unboxing?
Yeah, a
That's
little
what it looks
unwrapping.
like, huh? Little unwrapping.
Oh, wow, that's very nice. It says Merry Christmas, Steele Nazz.
Yeah, let's go, huh? Here, do the
Is it,
honors.
Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what
There's
you're
a
going to get.
blank space on the wall here.
Stuck.
So it's a world map cork board that we're gonna actually put
Wow.
underneath the cork board underneath the
How do I open this,
koozies in the
Craig?
back, just at the top. Those just pop out. Pop it off. Yep, and then just slide that puppy out. Open it up. Get crazy. Get crazy.
There we go. There we go.
Take that off.
Get
It's
that
time.
shit- Get that shit.
Kid
outta
literally
here.
broke it.
You broke it, dude. What a fucking asshole.
It's probably because it's cold. Let me see. We'll
No,
fix
don't
it.
worry.
We'll
Don't
fix
worry.
it.
Don't worry.
We'll fix it.
But I don't deserve to touch anymore.
Yeah, no, you're done.
Oh, you're done.
You're done as hell.
Christmas over for you. You get coal.
You couldn't even open it up.
Yeah, it
dude?
looks like this is going to Steele, not Steele and Nazz.
You know?
No, it's fine. It's honestly a cork board. I'm gonna throw darts at it, so don't really actually be worried about
So
it.
that's all cork.
All cork.
No, the
gonna-
people should be worried about it. You ripped fucking
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You literally ripped like the Rocky Mountains and like through.
Let me see.
South
Let me see
America.
what's going on. Let me see what's
yeah,
going on.
that thing's toast.
here. Yeah, Nazz.
It got worse. It's like
No.
progress.
No. I fixed it. We got it. We got it. We got
We're
it
back.
settled here.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
Move that. Move that. All right. This is what we got. This is what we got twerking with here.
We are big weather, geography, climate people.
I'm gonna throw darts at it. Like I said, Adam.
let's
Adam
go.
put a real split in a real proxy war down in South America down there.
yeah, right.
Might be some foreshadowing. But,
Remember the
yeah,
Alamo.
yeah, exactly.
Can't wait.
All right, but yeah, thanks, Nazz.
I think we can end on that, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Episode 105, another success. Want to give a big shout out to Hedge Better, Justin, Craig, Steele, Magic Mike when you come, Anton when you come once a month.
If that.
All the boys. Also, big shout out to Sled Edge Fitness and Performance. Craig Kelly does an amazing job. The law offices,
Fuck outta here.
law offices of Patrick J. Foley. What's the slogan here?
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on, everyone?
Little Seaport Social, if you haven't gone in there yet, open December 1st. Some
Check it
great
out. Good
cocktails,
Nachos. Nachos
loaded
are huge.
nachos, you name it. Espresso martinis, get it done. That's all from Steele and Nazz. Merry Christmas, everybody,
Merry Christmas to all.
and all a good night.